Finally, for the first time in nearly 2 decades, a no 2D Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is in and already made its name to the top. But does it dethrone the OG Super Mario Bros., the NES game? Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a 2D game, well, to more accurate, it's like 2.5 3D-ish, well, felt new. It is also the first time I felt excited while playing a side-scrolling Super Mario game since the Super Mario World for the Super NES. For me, that game continues to be the gold standard for a classic Super Mario gaming experience. Having played a bunch of side-scrolling Super Mario games for decades, I admit that I sometimes get a been there done that vibe when playing some of these franchises 2D style offering in recent years. Don't get me wrong, those games still exuded the trademark Nintendo quality and tight gameplay, but they don't quite have the wow factor I used to feel when first playing games such as the original Super Mario Bros., the Super Mario Bros. 3, and the Super Mario Bros. World. Well, Super Mario Bros. Wonder just changed that. Between the new character mechanics, the sedentary shenanigans of the game's levels, and the multiplayer mayhem, playing the game felt like pure unbridled chaos, but in a good way. Admittedly, a big part of it was the excellent pacing of the demo. The stages that were made available were action-packed and made it feel like you were on a 15-minute roller coaster ride. While in comparison, the game fully starts out a bit more slowly as it eases you into the world of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Eventually, though, you get the experience that the same craziness in the demo in all its wonderful glory, pun so totally intended. Man, this game is really game changer. It feels like Nintendo just revived the fun that we had back in the days of playing the original Super Mario Bros. NES game. And even better, Super Mario Bros. Wonder just feels fresh while you still retaining the excellent gameplay that the franchise is known for. Well, you basically get the best parts like rock-solid controls and the classic mechanics that Mario games are known for, while adding the plethora of new stuff that makes Super Mario Bros. Wonder feel like a new experience. Adding the colorful graphics plus the playful soundtrack, and the Super Mario Bros. Wonder hits all the right notes. The game pay attention to the little details you could possibly see. It's the little things that count, and paying attention to the little things is something that Super Mario Bros. Wonder excels at. They made the next-gen 2D graphics the aim with this game. Like, there is aforementioned elephant characters struggling to enter the pipes due to their extra girth. Flowers talking to you as you pass by them, sharing random thoughts, or providing you commentary about the stages that you're in. And then you have the poor skiddlers who just took absolutely terrified as they run away from you. Oh yeah, and he can even turn Mario into a Goomba. Stages also feature extra details such as the faraway pipes in the background that you can actually reach via the secret entrance. While in some parts, you'll see giant trees swinging away to the beat in the background while piranha plants sing and walk around you to attack you. Little touches like these show that the folks who worked on this game went extra mile to make it fun and were also likely having fun in the process. But I remember worrying many years ago about Nintendo losing its touch on the folks such as the Shigeru Miyamoto retire. Between Splatoon and newer games such as the Super Mario Bros. Wonder, however, I feel much more confident that the next generation over the Nintendo will carry on the torch just fine. So Mario Bros. Wonder looks really good. By the way, especially for a Switch game, it goes to show that you can deliver a great visual experience even on the aging hardware if you cared enough to do so. Well, you get to pick of 8 character types in the Super Mario Bros. Wonder. We have different colors for the Toad and Yoshi, making them 12, but you got to choose Princess Peach, Mario, Luigi, Daisy, Yellow Toad, Blue Toad, Toadette, Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi, Light Blue Yoshi, and Nabbit. You see, for the first 7 characters above are your regular characters. Each can use power-ups and then take full advantage of what the game has to offer for a complete experience. The Yoshis and Nabbit, on the other hand, are geared up towards young kids or novice players. You don't take damage, so they're a great option for folks who perhaps ain't well coordinated or used to action adventure games. Well, in exchange, they aren't able to use power-ups. So the character choices in Super Mario Bros. Wonder are great because they make the game accessible to players of all ages and skill levels. Whether you're an avid gamer who wants a challenge or someone looking for a fun game for the whole family, Super Mario Bros. Wonder saves up an experience that is ideal for you. Well, speaking of experience, gameplay is king in any Mario game, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder delivers in that regard. In previous games in the series, Mario had the game controlled really well, so you never feel like you're fighting with the controller when pulling off jumps or bouncing off walls. About the only issue I had was accidentally doing a ground pound one. My controller is slightly tilted, though one can argue that it's more user error on my part. What really takes Super Mario Bros. Wonder to the next level, however, are the new additions to the game. Here's a sample of new features that I have been enjoyable for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Some of them being the Wonder Flower. You know, the Wonder Flower is a game changer, literally. Touch one of these and it will change the stage, leading to all sort of shenanigans like the herd of stampeding bulls, pipes turning into a giant worms, and all sort of trippy special effects. You know, these transform sections also give you an access to Wonder Seeds, which is a new type of collectible in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Many times, Wonder Flower effects bump up the excitement in the stage, which gets crazier during the multiplayer runs. And then we get the Elephant Mario. Is it the Elephant Mario fruit power-up is one of the first new things you're introduced to, and boy, it's adorable. From the way it bats off the enemy projectiles or splashes water with its trunk to its struggle to get out and in at the pipes, Elephant Mario is just a chubby delight. Even better without characters such as Peach, Daisy, Toadette have their own versions of a unique look when using an elephant power-up that are even cuter. Granted, there are other power-ups like the Bubbler Flower and Droll Mushrooms that are prettier nifty, as well as the Elephant Fruit is the standout addition among the various power-ups. Speaking of multiplayer, the game lets you play both online and local. A private room lobby can hold up to 12 friends who can break off into groups of up to 4 to enter levels together. The online and local play can also be combined with 2 people per Nintendo Switch able to connect. Once on a level, the friends connected via the internet will be semi-translucent versions of their characters with their names listed above their heads, and they can play alongside each other. Though it's not able to touch directly, everyone within the same level can aid each other by giving items, helping bring characters back to life when they die, and more. The game also adds a player shadows that allows you to see how other players went through a stage, plus a standee fears that players can place in stages so others can use them to revive. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is an exhibit of Nintendo at its best. From its flashy news features to paying attention to the little details, the game is an example of the kind of well-crafted and polished game that we've come to expect from the company over the years. And now back to the question on this being the best ever Mario 2D game. Well, I will say that it certainly comes pretty close. It's definitely the best, 2.5 Mario game to date, and there's no brainer just for Mario lovers, but video game lovers in general. Alright, see you later in another video. Bye for now.